Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for checking out this video. In this video, I want to show you guys how to play the song Welcome Resurrection by Elevation Worship. I'm only going to show you guys one way how to play it, and it does not require the use of a capo. If you guys are still in need of capos, check out the links down below and you can buy one that's best for you. If this is your first time on the channel, hey, welcome. I'm Andrew. I'm a worship leader at my local church, and on the channel you'll find worship leading tips and tutorials. If that's something that you like, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button and notification bell to keep updated for future videos. I help out the channel so much. If you guys have any questions along the way, don't hesitate to ask them down below, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But without any further ado guys, let's get right into the lesson for Welcome Resurrection by Elevation Worship. Alright guys, so Welcome Resurrection by Elevation Worship is originally in the key of D. The tempo is 69 beats per minute and the time signature is 4/4. And like I mentioned before, we won't be using a capo for this lesson, but before I show you what chords to play, I want to show you guys the strumming pattern first. The strumming pattern that we'll use will remain consistent with each section of the song and throughout the whole song. The strumming pattern that we'll use will go something like this. It's going to be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. That strumming pattern again will be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up. And what I'll do with the strumming pattern is I'll play it at full speed and then I'll slow it down right after. This is the strumming pattern at full speed. And this is the strumming pattern at a slower speed. If you struggle with the strumming pattern, no worries, just rewind the video, keep practicing it, and you'll get it. So now that we have the strumming pattern down, I can show you what chords we'll be playing. And like I mentioned before, we'll be playing in the key of D, and we'll be playing a total of 5 chords within the key of D. So the 5 chords that we'll be using will be as followed. We'll be using a D chord. You can use your standard D major, or you can use your D sus chord, which I'll be using for this lesson. We'll also be playing an A major chord. You can use your standard A major, or you can play an A sus chord. And then the next chord we'll use will be a G, B minor, and E minor, or E minor 7. To start off the song, we can go ahead and play the intro, and for the intro we will play the following chord progression. So we'll play the following chords. It's going to be a D chord, G, and A. And we'll play that chord progression a total of 2 times for the intro. The intro will go something like this. So then after the intro, we're going to go straight into the first verse. And for the verse, we're going to play a different chord progression. We'll play the following chords. It's going to be a D chord, G, D, and A. We're only going to play this chord progression once for the first line, and then after this progression we're going to play a different chord progression, and that's the one we're going to play more consistently for the verse. So after that one we're going to play a B minor, G, D, and A. And we're going to play this chord progression 3 more times for the verse. The verse will go something like this. And may I never lose the wonder of this gospel mystery. From the ground the world's a king. So then after the verse, we can go straight into the chorus. And for the chorus, we will play a different chord progression. We'll play the following chords. It's going to be a D chord, G, D, B minor, E minor, and then G. And we'll play that chord progression once for the chorus. The chorus will go something like this. You can do anything. You can do anything. My eyes will see your glory. My eyes will see your glory. So then after the chorus, Elevation goes back into a second verse, and that second verse is the same chord progression as the first verse, so no changes there. And then after the verse, they go back into a second chorus, and that has the same chord progression as the first chorus, so no changes there. So then after the chorus, we can go straight into the bridge, and for the bridge, we will play a different chord progression. We'll play the following chords. It's going to be a D chord, G, and A. And we'll play this following chord progression and we'll just repeat it for the bridge. The bridge will sound something like this. The dead will live, the dead will live again. The dead will live, the dead will live again. So Elevation just keeps repeating the bridge over and over again until they go back into another chorus. And that last chorus is the same chord progression as before, so no changes there. And so to ultimately conclude the song, we can go ahead and play a D chord. And that's pretty much how we can play Welcome Resurrection by Elevation Worship. Alright guys, so that's the lesson for Welcome Resurrection by Elevation Worship. If you have any questions up to this point, leave them down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And if you guys have any other song requests or song ideas that you want to see for future lessons, I would love to see those ideas. I'll leave them down below. And before you guys leave the video, don't forget to hit the like button for this video and hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep up to date for future videos. It'll help out the channel tremendously. But overall guys, I really hope that you guys liked this lesson. I hope it was helpful. But remember to keep safe and I'll see you guys in the next video.